So it's a really good question was asked about your civil record and a restraining order. And it got me thinking that a lot of people probably do not understand that there are 4 different court systems at work in the United States, specifically in Florida, that are going to have an impact on families and that families are going to find themselves associated with. And the reality is, one incident could lead to involvement with all of those different court systems. So let's break down the court systems first. Number 1 is family court. We're talking about divorces, custody, child support, those kinds of things. Number 2 is criminal court. Criminal court comes into play with families anytime there is domestic violence, dating, repeat sexual violence, stalking, those kinds of things going on, as well as child abuse, which falls under the category of domestic violence. So that's criminal. Next up is the dependency system, and that is the system that kicks in if child abuse has been alleged or if there's been domestic violence in front of the children. That's when the state steps in to protect the kids, looks out for the best interest of the children, and accuses the parents of having abused, abandoned, neglected the children, or failed to protect the kids from domestic violence. So that's the dependency system. And then finally is civil court. So within the context of civil court, if you, for example, own property together but you're not married, the civil court is the one that's going to deal with that. Civil is going to deal with anything that's outside of the family court and isn't criminal, and as long as it isn't dependency. So there's all these systems, all these players, and as lawyers, lots of us only specialize in one of these areas, not all of them. So you could end up in a situation where you find yourself needing more than one attorney.